Hurricanes are altering as the Earth warms and in dangerous ways. They're getting stronger and powerful faster. They're moving more slowly and pouring more rain in certain spots. Scientists have discovered that they're getting closer to coasts all across the world. As the Earth's climate warms, more storms are rapidly intensifying, ranging from relatively moderate tropical storms to Category 3 or higher hurricanes in less than 24 hours, sometimes surprising forecasts and leaving communities with little time to prepare. Scientists are now unsure whether the number of hurricanes will alter, but they're convinced that the strength and severity of hurricanes will continue to rise. As a result of these changes, hurricanes are becoming significantly more expensive in terms of both physical damage and mortality. Communities in both coastal and inland locations must become more robust in order to avoid the worst effects in the future. In today's video, we'll look at some of the reasons why storms are becoming stronger and faster than ever. Please like and subscribe to our channel before we begin. Here are some essential facts regarding how climate change can cause tropical storms to increase quickly. Higher winds are fueled by warming waters. Over the last 50 years, the seas have absorbed more than 90% of the surplus heat from human-caused global warming. According to data from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, sea surface temperatures have risen an average of 0.14 degrees Fahrenheit per decade since 1901. This is critical because storms intensify over the water, and the more power they pick up, the warmer the water. Hurricanes with greater surface temperatures can achieve higher levels of maximum sustained wind, a typical statistic used to describe a storm's ferocity. Susana J. Camargo, a hurricane expert and professor at Columbia University's Lamont Doherty Earth Observatory, expressed confidence. According to a 2020 satellite picture study, the risk of a hurricane intensifying into a Category 3 or greater storm with sustained winds of more than 110 miles per hour has increased by around 8% per decade since 1979. These winds are becoming increasingly powerful. Warmer oceans not only make storms stronger, but they also accelerate the rate of intensification. According to Carrie A. Emanuel, a meteorologist and hurricane expert at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. According to the National Hurricane Center, rapid intensification is defined as an increase in maximum sustained winds of at least 30 knots or 35 miles per hour over a 24-hour period. Researchers discovered that the likelihood of a hurricane rapidly intensifying has increased from 1 to 5% during the 1980s. Several of the most powerful Atlantic hurricanes of the recent decade intensified quickly. On the evening of August 24, 2017, Harvey was a Category 1 hurricane. By the next day, when it reached Texas, it was a Category 4 hurricane with 130 miles per hour winds. Later that hurricane season, Maria grew from a Category 1 to a Category 5 storm in just 15 hours. Storm Ida strengthened from a Category 1 hurricane with 85 miles per hour winds to a near Category 5 hurricane with 150 miles per hour winds in less than 24 hours in 2021. On Monday morning, Dr. Emanuel stated that the existing conditions were perfect for Ian to follow a similar route of development. The stakes are raised because of the short notice. The rise in the number of hurricanes that intensify swiftly and unpredictably poses a conundrum for forecasters whose predictions might influence a community's readiness. According to Dr. Emanuel, the window of time for making a decision is shrinking. For example, if officials working with forecasts issue an evacuation order too soon, they risk sending hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people scrambling, crowding roadways and clogging transit networks. In other circumstances, sticking put may be more dangerous, disruptive, and costly. "You've then cried wolf," Dr. Emanuel responded. "People may not heed the next time an evacuation order is issued. However, if the call is made too late, there will be no time for people to escape the effects of a dangerously violent hurricane. It's a forecaster's worst fear." Dr. Emanuel warned of a relatively mild hurricane rapidly deteriorating into a Category 4 or 5 hurricane. Storm surges are becoming more severe as sea levels rise. Storm surge occurs when water levels increase above normal and are pushed inland by wind. The storm surge caused the levels to breach during Hurricane Katrina, resulting in devastation in the New Orleans area. According to a RAND analysis, storm surge caused an additional $2 billion in damage to New York City after Sandy hit in 2012. This phenomena is exacerbated by rising sea levels, which are caused by human-induced global warming when warm ocean water expands and land ice melts. As countries flourished and populations grew, the average worldwide sea level rose by half a foot since 1900, over 4 inches since 1970. During hurricane-related storm surges, higher sea levels can push more water onshore. So these were all the reasons why hurricanes are becoming stronger and faster. If you liked our video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. But before you leave, would like to know if any of you have ever been in a hurricane? If so, please share your thoughts and tales in the comments. We'll catch you in the next video.